Good morning, Wolfpack. I'm Ben Marjat.
And I'm Renee Gonzalez, and today is Friday, September 9, 2011. Let's get started with a message from our principal.
Good morning, students. Welcome to Wolfpack TV. I have just a brief announcement for you today. You know, the homecoming dance is coming up. I know you're excited about it, and so that's what's caused me to be here today. I need to go over a few guidelines before we get to the dance. Let me start by reading something from the dance contract that all of you have to sign to get your ticket. It's been here since the school opened, but I think a lot of you, honestly, you sign this, but you don't read it. So let me read it. One of the requirements to attend a Cosumnes Oaks dance is that you understand that certain dance styles are not appropriate. Freak dancing or other sexually suggestive dancing will not be permitted. Cosumnes Oaks High School has a no-tolerance policy with such dancing. Students will not be warned. They will be required to leave the dance, and they may be excluded from future dances. That's what the contract says. Well, a few years ago, Elk Grove High had to cancel all their dances. They had a contract like this, but they could never come to an agreement with their students about what that meant, and so everybody lost. They finally had to cancel the dances. I don't want that to happen ever at Cosumnes Oaks. You guys are doing a fantastic job. 95% of you are doing exactly what we're asking you to do, and so let me start by saying thank you. But isn't that always the way it is? There's always 5% of people who seem to screw it up for everybody else. So I want to make sure before we head into homecoming that you heard it from me. We're going to hold you to the contract. Most of you, it's not a concern, but for the handful of you who you come to the dance and you don't want to respect that guideline, you're going to lose your right to come to the dance. Now, people say, well, what's the line? And I think you know exactly what the line is, but I'll say it just so that you know. You've crossed the line and you're dancing inappropriately when you start making other people feel uncomfortable. You've crossed the line when you stop dancing and all you're doing is grinding. And you've certainly crossed the line when you and everybody else knows what you're doing is more dirty dancing than it is regular dancing. So I believe you know what the line is. And so when you arrive at the dance, all of you will have a wristband assigned to you. We did this a couple years ago. It's nothing new. There are only 5 of us who are going to monitor it so that we can be consistent. The 3 vice principals, myself, and Mr. Harrigan. We're not letting parents, other teachers, or other people make that decision so that the 5 of us can be calibrated and on the same page with what we think is acceptable and not acceptable. But if one of the 5 of us come up to you, pull you aside, tell you you were out of bounds, crossed the line, and we cut off your wristband, that means you've been warned. If it happens again that night, you'll be escorted out of the dance, sent home, and you'll lose your future dance, even if that next dance is the prom. So I think sometimes, what did they say, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. That's all I'm trying to do today. I don't think you'll notice much difference at our dances. But before we go into homecoming and for the rest of the year, I wanted you to know what our expectations are. Have a great time, hang out with your friends, but let's make sure that a handful of students don't ruin it for the rest of us. Make sure you watch your dancing, have a great time, be appropriate, and so we can maintain the standards that we have at Cosumnes Oaks. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Thanks, Principal McDougall. Now for some announcements. Freshman girls doing Powder Puff, remember to meet in front of the MP room tonight by 5 p.m.
The Powder Puff game begins at 6 p.m. on Tuesday night in the stadium. Admissions with ASB is free, but without ASB is $5. Children under 6 are free.
Renee, I'm so excited for Powder Puff. You have no idea.
Well, I'm more excited for some news. Let's go to Ari and Ashley for some news.
Good morning, Wolfpack. I'm Ariana Reland.
And I'm Ashley Montgomery, and here is your weekly news.
Most of you who are probably into sports probably know Martina Rios or Tina Rios. Her athletic ability is one that is hard to find, and her genial behavior makes her easy to get along with. Tina is currently a senior and runs cross country for the varsity girls squad. Just this Saturday afternoon, Tina received a call from Fresno State offering her a full-ride scholarship, half athletic and half academic. Tina is still unsure about the offer and hasn't made a decision yet. As of right now, though, Tina is interested in University of Hawaii at Manoa and is planning on majoring in criminal justice. She also plans on doing track again this spring. Good luck, Tina.
If you haven't heard already, there has been a lot of controversy going on over excluding the clergy at the 9/11 event held at Ground Zero. Progressive Christian leaders are now joining the debate against New York Mayor Michael Bloomberg. Progressive Christians and religious leaders will be holding a meeting today at Ground Zero. They feel that 9/11 remembrance is about unity from every American, not division between religious affiliations. That's your weekly news, Wolfpack. I'm Ashley Montgomery.
And I'm Ariana Reland. Have a great weekend.
Thanks, guys. Homecoming announcements. Float construction has begun for all classes, so make sure to go and support your class so that your class can win the competition. Homecoming dance tickets are now on sale in the student store and on the web store. Guest passes are also now available. They are due September 21st to the vice principal's office. You must have an ASB card to bring a guest.
A CRC counselor will be here on Monday, September 12th, so if you would like to meet with her, sign up in the Career Center as soon as possible. Also, the Career Center will be closed today. It will be open regular hours next week.
This year's Historically Black College and University Fair will be held at Valley High School on Saturday, September 17th. Check School Loop or pick up a flyer in the Career Center for more information.
Did you go to back to school night this year, Renee?
I couldn't make it this year, but I heard it was a lot of fun.
Let's send it to Marcella Cabral for the inside scoop.
Hey Wolfpack, it's Marcella Cabral coming to you from this year's back to school night. Let's go check out and see what's going on.
This year, well, I'm already on the cheer team, so I guess just cheer.
Yeah, and I'm gonna try out for soccer.
Powder puff!
Okay, so this year I'm planning on doing track and powder puff. This year I plan on doing powder puff.
I really like my classes this year because they're really easygoing, and I hope I get a 4.0 like last year.
My classes are okay. I don't have a lot of friends in my classes, so they're kind of boring.
My favorite teacher is Mr. Mango because he's funny and the best, and he's a good teacher overall.
I'm really excited about it. I'm glad to see all the parents here and like see the kids. It's fun to see everyone together.
Yeah, it's kind of like bittersweet because like we're not gonna be here next year. We've been here working it every year, so and it's like it's like the only time you're gonna actually come to school again with your parents because we're not gonna do that in college. That'd be weird.
I expect to have an amazing year. I expect the students to enjoy themselves. Our second graduating class, our scores are up, our API is up, and I think we're just going to have a really good time this year.
All girls interested in playing soccer this spring need to attend a meeting on Wednesday, September 14th at 3:30 in the MP room. See Coach Kendi if you have any questions.
Today is our first Wolfpack luncheon of the year, so congratulations to those students who were selected to attend. The lunch will be held in the Culinary Arts Building, so head there with your teacher at the beginning of lunch.
Picture retakes will take place Monday. If you would like to retake a picture that you purchased, you must bring the package with your money on Monday to first period to be allowed to go. If you would like to purchase a picture package you do not like your picture, you may take another one, but you must have an order form and money with you to be let out.
We will not take another ID picture just because you don't like the first one. If there is something wrong with the picture itself, you can see Mr. Harrigan before Monday to get a pass to retake the picture. Well, that's all we have for today. Make sure to go to Sheldon tonight, support our COHS football team. I'm Ben Marjat.
And I'm Renee Gonzalez. Remember, the strength of the pack is the wolf.
And the strength of the wolf is the pack.
Wolfpack TV, over and out.